to some of the most loyal fans in the sport where, once again, Memorial Stadium will be sold out. Today, a Big Ten clash, and you know when you square off against a conference opponent, the blood boils a little hotter. The Cardinals will put toe to leather and will get started. He'll bring it out. It's Bell. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Nebraska Cornhuskers offense will go on the attack first. And we've been really eager to see this matchup. This quarterback against an elite defense. Jesse, what does a quarterback have to keep in mind when you face a group like this?
Well, he's just going to have to be dialed in. He's had a lot of success this year so far. This is a different animal, though, in this defense he's playing. He's got to be really good with his decision-making, throwing it, running it, pre-snap, post-snap. You make one mistake against this defense, David, they make you pay.
Yeah, they're a fun defense to watch, and this is a fun challenge for their defense, too, because it's an elite quarterback, right? Like, they can make you look like you're not as good as you've been all season long, so I'm looking forward to seeing this matchup and who wins it.
They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Dropping back, it's Raiola. Looking to the big tight end. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. And the Huskers will line up to punt it away. Having to kick it away after a 3-and-out's not what they had in mind. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. So the Louisville Cardinals offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
And the Cardinals decide to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Pulls and fires complete.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this.
And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Cornhuskers will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
The black shirts looking to this crowd, and they are delivering energy on this big third down. Looking downfield, it's Moss. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Makes the grab, gets the foot down, just precision execution on that big play. The Cardinals will have it 1st and 10. Running the red zone, it's Brown. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10. trying to turn this into a score. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Keep it on the ground. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Caught near the sticks. It's Collins. Touchdown, Cardinals! They grab the early lead. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they closed the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Fielded in the end zone, it's Bell. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. The play action fake. Fires to the right. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
Looking for a man. It's Raiola. Fires to the middle. Got his man. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line.
Obviously, 3rd downs are so critical because you get an extra chance to wear that defense out. Great job by the offense. Great job by the quarterback completing the pass, getting the 1st down, move it.
There he goes. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down. It was quite a burden for Dylan Raiola a year ago, viewed as the Nebraska football savior. So, Jesse, how should he approach growth and improvement in his sophomore season?
Well, I think you got to continue to grow. There were a lot of eyes on Dylan Raiola last year, and for good reason. He is unbelievably talented. You saw the swagger that he brings to the offense, and that X factor and demeanor he really brings to the team. They believe in him. They were able to win a lot of close games a season ago. I think it's not about resting on your laurels. It's about taking the next step to try and be better.
Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. The Huskers lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. To the ground to try to move the chains. And from this angle, I don't think he got the 1st down. The defense won at the line of scrimmage.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Trying to keep this drive alive. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down.
Hey, if you're going to go for it on 4th down and you decide to run the football, you've got to be sure up front that you're going to win in the trenches. They didn't get it done that time. They need to be more physical moving forward. They're going to try to do that again in the same type of situation in this game.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball still.
And the Cardinals with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Lets it fly deep downfield. And that one is picked up in the end zone. And the pass interference penalty is costly, wiping out the turnover. The Cardinals have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try the run. There's a live football. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. And the Huskers are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. Off-play action on 1st down. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The offense has it 1st and 10 from their own 20. They'll run play action. That's caught. It's Johnson. It's a seam wide open. And he'll have enough for the 1st down at the 42. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. Here they're trying to get to the edge. A very short pickup there, and that'll be the final play of the 1st quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Louisville has the edge. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Looking for a man. It's Raiola. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
And I think this offense is going to start to get a little frustrating. Back-to-back drives, they've had some success, but they find a way to shoot themselves in the foot. And right here, they don't protect their guy. And now, 3rd and long situation, you know the pass rushers are coming. They know it's a pass. Got to be smart here with this play call.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. The Cornhuskers will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll take it on the return. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Give to Brown. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. Here's the pressure. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. 3rd down, and the Husker faithful getting loud, trying to make moving the chains impossible. He's looking downfield to throw. And pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Cardinals will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Power football with the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
The Huskers are facing 3rd and inches. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Quick pass on the jet motion. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. And the Huskers line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and the defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so you got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
The Cardinals have a first down.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback may change this route. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. It's Moss. Catch in the middle. It's Brown. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
Hey, guys, this running back's not just catching checkdowns or swing routes. You can get him vertically down the field and let him go to work, especially when you get man coverage. Take advantage.
That's reeled in. It's Brown. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the first.
The give to the left side. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. And the Cardinals have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Rushes on him. Takes a shot as he lets it go. It's caught downfield. And a nice grab there. Big pickup down to the 35-yard line. The Cardinals have it with a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be.
Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Louisville! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Looking downfield, it's Raiola. Spins away from the defense. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. The Cornhuskers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. Across the 35. Out of bounds at the 36. And a really good pickup as they're starting to move. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Bonner. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Going up top again. Dances away. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the 1st down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Finds his man. It's Key. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right. And maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. Moves away as he feels pressure. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Cornhuskers!
And I was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to throw, it's Moss. They've got the screen set up. That'll be a gain of about 7, leaves them with 3rd and 3. And the Cardinals want to crank the tempo. Looking to throw for it. Unloads it downfield. He's got it down the right side. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown Cardinals.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. Looking for room. It's Ives. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Man, a lot of ways to describe those first 2 quarters in Lincoln, but let's just go with notable.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Louisville has it back, and the offense coming out ready to attack. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback, Ben. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
Right back to him on the ground. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The black shirts looking to this crowd, and they are delivering energy on this big third down. Scanning the field, it's Moss. Unloads it left. It's complete. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Handoff from the gun. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. Wants to go up top. The quick out. Still on his feet at the 45. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. Let's talk a minute about Louisville's new quarterback, Miller Moss. Last year, started 9 games at his childhood favorite, USC, before being replaced by Jaden Mayava. Now with the Bill, he fills a void and brings a gunslinger mentality, Jesse.
He has that gunslinger mentality. When it's going good, it's normally going really, really good, but he has to be able to avoid the mistakes. And let's not forget, he's got some pretty big shoes to fill, too. Tyler Shuck did some really good things for Louisville's offense a season ago. So for Miller Moss, a chance to rejuvenate his career and do it at Louisville.
The offense changing the play. They'll try to get outside. Slithers into space. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. On the snap, it's Brown. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Cardinals! They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. And they knocked through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
First play of this drive comes from the 27. Back to throw, it's Raiola. Makes the grab, it's Barney. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down.
Nice pitch and catch there from QB to wide receiver. Great job. An out route is all about timing. 1, 2, 3, boom, break out, throw it to him right now. Great pitch, great catch.
221 wing, 221 wing. They'll go to the ground. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to Johnson. It's a running room. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the...
He's loose. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. They might have the defense's head spinning a little bit now. Hit him with a big run, now they hit him with a big pass.
Man, it's so hard to defend both. You know that. Which coverage do I want to put? Do I want to put more people in the box to stop the run? When you've got this kind of balance on offense, the defense can't be right.
Grab behind the line, it's Johnson. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Love the awareness by the defense here. They're trying to get the running back the ball in space, but the defense was expecting it. They had guys in position. They located the football, and they went and gang tackled.
Oh, they're after him. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Fires to the big fella. He is pushed out of bounds at the 19-yard line. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Not a particularly long kick from 36 yards out, but he'll have to guide it in from the left hash. Absolutely perfect. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. Finds Zach Brees, and he's got 4 out to the 29. And the Cardinals come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Making side adjustments here. Try to get it to the edge. Look out, he's got room. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. That's the end of the period, and Louisville has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. After the run, now to throw. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Got it! So close to that end zone, he could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. The big explosive play put him right on the edge, but you got to finish the deal. Touchdown, Louisville! And the punishment has been extended. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Running to the left. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, or whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. The Huskers come to the line with a new set of downs. Caught in the backfield, it's Barney. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. And the Huskers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. The handoff to Johnson. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
And I think that's what you want to see from this offense down the stretch. Like, can you physically dominate the game? You've got the lead. Now run the football, eat clock, continue to feed your dude.
Here's a heat. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. The Cornhuskers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Caught in the backfield, it's Hunter. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Man, what a really nice job by being disciplined by this defense. Like, understanding I'm trying to rush the passer, probably a passing situation type of a deal, but doing it with some...
He lost one down the sideline. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. With the catch, it's Hunter. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. They'll start this drive at their own 48. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
On the direct snap, it's Brown. Wildcat look didn't get much, picked up a few on that one.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
An outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now late in the game, you got the lead. That first down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the dub.
He wants to change this route. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. The Cardinals are moving quickly down the field. To the ground, he's got it again.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The give to the back. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. And the Cardinals are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And the O will stay out there and go for it on 4th and inches. Has to get there to move the sticks. The Cardinals get enough for the first down.
How about that? You got the lead late in the game. Get some first downs. Salt this clock away. This is the exact position you want your offense in.
Imposing their will, right, David? I mean, we know we're running it. You know we're going to run it. We're trying to ice this game. There's nothing you can do to stop us.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get concerned, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
He'll bring it out. It's Bell. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Looking to throw, it's Raiola. He wants a big play here late. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. The Huskers need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on 3rd down. 4th down coming up. And the Huskers will try to pin them back with the punt. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the... Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch. Bounced right back to them. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the direct snap, it's Brown. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, you live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. That time the defense called it at the perfect time. The linebacker able to make the stop on a short gain.
And from the offense's perspective, that's probably making a little something out of nothing. Picks up just a few before he's brought down. Not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. Timeout is called with just a single second left. Wants to adjust the pattern. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Trying to keep the drive alive. And that will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here.